Problema. Okay. Just take note. I'm not sure if you read at the top part of our chat in Discord the content warning because there's a lot of disgusting and horrible stuff here. I don't know who wrote this, but he made it that way. So I guess we just have to
Mhm.
deal with that. Okay. Yeah. But if you're okay with that, let me know. If you're not, let me know as well. And any other questions? We good? We good? All right.
Ganda.
Let's play. All right. And let me see who's that character again. Elro here. You actually all of you are sleeping or meditating, depending on where you are at the moment. And during that time, you all receive a dream. And to you, Elro here, this is a familiar dream as everything just basically turns to white.
Mm-hmm.
And but now instead of just being you, you see other people with you, like six more people. Before, when this happened before, you also were with different people, but now it seems that they're not the same folks that you were when you received this dream the first time. And I guess this is the best time for us to do some character introduction. So if I'll go down through my list and then you can go ahead and introduce your character, what they look like, so we won't have any imagination error. And if you want to give a little bit of background, just go ahead. Okay. So we'll start with Shroud. How about you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Okay. For sure. So you see a striking and good-looking male human hovering in midair, with a height maybe in between 5 or 6 feet. He has dark hair and pale white skin. You see him having quite a serious demeanor. You see him also wearing a sandogasa or a bamboo round hat on his head, and also wearing a kimono in which you peer clearly closely looks like a half plate armor. Wink, wink. And also wields a katana and a wakizashi or a greatsword. So he says, "Well, I'm Shroud," and you see kind of a man of little words. He then shrugs and proceeds to be silent.
Okay. How do you Randy?
Yeah, it's Randy.
Randy.
One day.
So
Don't pronunciate.
you see this big, chunky, bald, half-naked green creature, and he's just talking to himself. Maybe it's like practicing his introduction speech in case he meets new people. And he says, "I know I may look like an ogre, I may sound like an ogre, but I even smell like an ogre. Yes, but I'm actually a half orc, and I like to smash, and I hate donkeys. Huh? Something smells here. So yeah, that's it for him.
Perfect. You know what? I'll give you inspiration for that accent. You might
Hey.
need it later, but if you can keep it for 4 hours or 6 hours or 8 hours, no matter how long we play, do it. All right. And then next one, Lay Almas. Okay.
Okay, so you see this purple-haired halfling with blonde highlights in his hair. At the back of his head, you see two feathers and some beads braided at the side of his hair. And a black tattoo shaped like flames covers the right side of his cheeks. And an eye patch with unusual runes on the right side of his eye as he sees everyone and just greets everyone with a smile and says, "Lay Almas from the noble house of Almas at your service." As he waves to everyone with delight, and then you see a gazer familiar just peeking at his back, and then he says, "Oh, and this is Iris. Don't underestimate her size. She'll be very helpful and hasn't failed me yet."
All right. Noted. And next one we have Horrick.
Okay, okay. Next up in line, you see another green creature, though you recognize his figure to be more of a half orc as well, just like our another green creature in the party. But for his for his looks, he has short black scruffy hair, and most of his attire composed a mix of roguish leather, but more covered in adamantine chainmail, as you see him lying on top of his riding horse on the horseback. As from the looks of it, what he was doing earlier was just napping a bit before he kind of blinks his eyes open awake, looking around. Uh, if you were to pass by him or greet him, he would give you a rather chill looking smile and waves to you with another tusky smile, saying, uh, good day. Call me Horrick. Considering where he is right now, not unsure. Uh, he then kind of like stutters a bit. Then says, "Lovely dream we're having." You see him still, with a slightly confused face, but still calm. But looks to the others and thinking that he might have just dozed off. He then says, "Well, if this is supposed to be some other adventure, then well." He then hops off his horse and then uh, waves to all of you as he points to his own horse as it gives a rather derp-looking face. Uh, this is my horse. Oh, we'll hope to be of help to you all. Right? As he looks to his horse, the horse doesn't really say anything, it just neighs and makes its derp-looking face like the one on the token.
Okay, thank you for that. Next one, Shishio. Shishio, you're there?
Yo. Okay.
Are you still are you still in the dream? Ryoma? Jed? Are you with us? All right. Not yet. So Shishio is still entering the dream that we're in. Elhani. Elhani Sorgir.
Okay, so you see um, female no dressed in uh a bit of a uh nicer looking clothes, a bit dirty from the adventures she was in. Is mounted on a medium construct, slithering underground. And then she has this blank look at her face, looking at all of you, judging you. And then she says, "My name is Ilhani Sorgier, and this is my best friend Noodle. I'm pleased to meet all of you, I guess." She pats Noodle on its head, and the construct just hisses at you in greeting.
Okay. Noted. Ryoma, are you back? Can you introduce your character, Shishio? I can see your token. There you go. Okay, go.
Yes, yes. You could hear a loud grunt from the all of the adventuring that this guy has come through. Lalo na with the trauma that it has gone with its first adventure. So, let's get on with this. The name is Shishio. Well, I also become a cleric because for some fucking reasons. To helping hearing reasons. So yeah, let's go, guys.
Okay. Do you know which deity you worship? Do you have a deity that you worship as a cleric?
uh I just follow who just gave me life.
All right. All right. Noted. And last one, Elro here. Oh.
Big shadow was casted upon the whole group. You guys, as you guys look up in the sky, you see this big creature, a dragon, circling overhead. As it tries to land down, you notice that there's a blonde elf riding on its back, and he tried to do an acrobatical hero's landing and says, "Hey, who are you guys? Why are you in my dream? What are you guys doing here?"
Okay. And as you ask that question, Elrohir, you see a familiar creature, a humanoid, in front of all of you. And she approaches. You can see her wearing like battle torn armor, and on her skin, like there are wounds all over. As she struggles to approach you forward, uh, she approaches you, Elrohir, and says, "Hero, do you remember me? It,
Mm,
it's me, Sigri. We went to the Nine Hells before."
I can't recall. Um, what's happening? Why is everybody here? And this is the first time you just pop in my dream.
And she goes to you and says, "I need your help. I have trapped here in the Nine Hells with the mission given to me from the gods of Isgard to get noble souls, heroes, souls of heroes who are trapped here in the Nine Hells.
Oh, so
And with the help of other adventurers, that we were able to save a Minotaur in Minorus, and also the soul of a benevolent snake creature in Stygia. And now I'm here at the seventh level of the Nine Hells in Maladomini. This is the last mission that I have, and I need your help. Please."
tell me, what are we supposed to do to help you?
All right. And he goes, "Take my hand and help me find the souls of the heroes trapped here in Maladomini."
And Elrohir tries to approach and stretch out his hand to touch hers.
Okay. The others, you see this happening, you see this conversation. Do you just let Elrohir touch the woman's hand? Or you're just basically seeing this happening in this dream?
Uh,
Man, I am
she
having the
just
lewdest dream right now. Touching hands?
We're
So
going.
lewd.
Well, I'm banned at Stygia, so let's go to Maladomi then.
All right. Okay. All right. So Shishio is also banned in Stygia? Is that right?
I was caught stealing a gem.
Okay. So to you, Shishio, this Valkyrie might seem familiar to you as well. And as Elrohir touched this woman's hand, uh, bright light envelops all of you. And the next thing is you are all transported together with your companions, familiars, equipment, and everything to what looks like a collapse, or almost, or a temple that is about to collapse. And here you see the same woman uh, on one corner, sitting down and just looking at you all. As the first thing that you realize here is that it smells really bad. It's as if you basically took a shit and then puke, and then took shit again and then puke, and you add like different animals doing it, different humanoids doing it. It's just like in that one place. So
Smells like home.
it smells like Baldur's Gate, but times 100, I would say.
Ah,
Oh,
Stygia smells
uh,
much better.
Exactly. Right. And you see the Valkyrie Sigri, there. heroes, warriors, please come closer. The this place, it does something to me, and it's hard for me to move. It takes all of my strength just to even talk to you.
I can tell. I'm losing strength just being here.
All right. And she goes to you and says, as I've already mentioned, I was sent here by the gods of Iskar to free heroic souls that are trapped in the nine hells. The last of the heroes that I need to save are here in Maladomini, the seventh level of nine hells. And the souls of the Biguri siblings, those are the ones that we need to find. From what I know, they are in this city, the city of Malagard. That's the name of this city you are in. If you can find, the Biguri siblings, then my mission will be complete. I'll be able to open a portal back to Isgard, send the souls there, and then that's it. The mission will be over.
So, lady, if I may ask, what do you need from these siblings?
And he goes, they have been trapped here in the nine hells. They're not supposed to be here. They are supposed to be rewarded in the lands of Isgard to drink and fight forevermore. That is their reward. And unfortunately, they did not receive that, as for some malevolent reason, they have probably been caught, captured, or probably something worse, and now they are trapped here in the nine hells.
And if we help you, how about us? What will be our reward?
I will make a prayer to the gods of Isgard to open their heavenly vaults and provide you with their celestial treasure.
Oh,
Treasure sounds good.
You had me a treasure.
And I will also send you back home,
that's
unless you
gonna.
want to be trapped here.
That's the best reward, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm collecting all of the bands in the all on all seven hells. I'm currently banned at 2. Let's make it 3.
All right. Well, let's see what will happen in this quest that I have given you. I hope that doesn't happen, but and then you see her struggling, trying to give you all the information. So the Bigori siblings are basically, as she explains to you, are a group of Earth Genasi warriors from the Dragonspire Mountains, which is within the Moonsea region, so where Flan basically is at. And these Genasis, they died centuries ago after trying to defend a small town from continuous devil attacks that actually happened for 666 days. The Valkyries at that time, who were supposed to guide these souls to Isgard, but when they arrived to their town that they were defending after they died, the souls of the Biguri siblings are already gone. Sigri also tells you that there's a rumor that the Biguri siblings are actually protecting something else in the village or in their town, but nobody knows what that is. She feels that she has been cursed by the city, and if you stay here too long, that curse might fall onto you as well. So there. That's the information that she gives you.
Can you lead us to those siblings, Madam Sigri?
Sigri shakes her. She can barely shake her head. She just kind of move her head to the right, like once, a little bit, and I cannot. As I've said, I have cursed by this place to not be able, as if I don't have control of my body anymore. anything that is any activity that is more than talking, uh, it's just I can't do it. It feels like my body just won't listen to me. It's if I'm sloth, I'm lazy, and she tells.
Well,
Mm.
from the sounds of it, you did go on other missions to acquire other souls, right? It must have been a really exhausting trip then.
This is something different. Um, Make me a investigation or arcana check. Anyone who wants to try to figure out what's going on with Sigrid.
Anyone will
Yep. Anyone that wants to do investigation or arcana.
investigation. Okay.
Or we'll do investigation.
16.
I
16
got a
for Mal.
12
A two.
12. Okay.
from Melro here.
Okay.
And
And
for work.
16 for Lay.
all right. So with Lay and Elehani, you can tell that this the just not just normal exhaustion. There's something in this place, in this level of 9 hells, that's causing Sigri to basically just be lazy and not move. And this is actually some sort of curse. It is called a fatalistic melancholy. So any intelligent creature that spends 6 hours or more on in this city of Malagard, uh, you will, if you fail the saving throw, you will not be able to perform any action that is more than talking. Anything you do that's more than talking, you will be unable to move unless you are healed of this effect, from this effect. So your time here in Malagard, you can stay here as long as you want, but the longer you stay here, you will probably suffer the same fate as this Valkyrie you see in front of you.
Do we know how to remedy this fatalistic melancholy?
With a DC 16's investigation, you know that only a greater restoration or similar spell will be able to remove this effect.
Got any spell scrolls? I'm a cleric.
Else.
Do we have time for purchases though?
Well,
I mean,
you accepted the hand, you were in the dream, and now you're in the 9 hells. There's probably a shop in the 9 hells, right? I mean, if this is a
Well,
city, there's probably people selling wares.
it is a town, right? So there's probably some kind of economy going on then.
All right.
Hmm.
So the information was given to you by Sigri, your rewards and how to get out of this level of the 9 hells. You are free to go out of the temple and basically search the city of Malagard for the souls of the Biguri sibling.
Uh, question. This is kind of my first time in hell. There wouldn't happen to be any map of this place, would there?
Right now, you don't have any map at all, unless anybody here has been to the 9 hells and was able to map out this particular
No.
city.
Levisticus hates me. He just banished me out of it immediately.
Hey, Levisticus. I remember that guy.
He hated me. So yeah.
Sounds like you guys had a bit of beef then.
Nah, it's not beef. It's kind of magic. I need, I have this quest like this friend of mine, John Constantine.
God.
what did you?
Yeah. So yes, we have the same quest that we have this race that who gets banned on all 7 hells first. He went straight to Azazel, so I'm losing right now. I need to catch up.
That's your mission.
All right.
See if we can help you, mate.
All right. If you want to help Shishio get banned on this layer, then do you get out of this temple? Try to look around.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
All right.
Try to search for a shop for Nikki looking for something.
Okay. Sigri will stay here in this abandoned temple. So if you have the Biguri siblings with you, you can just take them to Sigri, and then Sigri will transport them to Isgard, and then
Cool.
everyone's gonna be happy. All right. So
All
as
right.
soon as you leave the temple, under the blood black sky, the city of Malagard, if not for its current state, could arguably be the most majestic city to have ever been built in the whole multiverse. As, let me just change our background a little. Uh, mm, oops. There. And before, the city was full of black spire towers outlined in gold, wide and straight boulevards, huge fountains, and marble bridges filled with winged devil statues, and more. Now, the city is in an eternal cycle of being demolished and rebuilt. You see devils and other trapped creatures' souls. They're either destroying structures or rebuilding them. Most of the structures here have been neglected as well. I want everyone to roll me a perception check. Anyone who wants to look around, and let me know the result. So yeah, I forgot to mention. So dice rolls, you can use any dice. If you have real dice, you haven't used them in a while, go ahead and use them.
17.
Yes.
If you have D&D Beyond, you can use them. There's also dice in Alberodio, or others are using Avre. Go ahead, you can use
Let,
them.
let's go IRL dice.
Yes, let's see if you still know how to
Yeah.
add modifiers.
Oh no.
What's again the roll?
Perception check.
Perception. I got a 16.
16.
Well,
I got,
Shishio is
I got
still
17.
is old, so he gets 5.
Okay.
21
Those who got...
for
Oh, nice. Okay. So those who got 16, 17, 21, there's one structure, the structure nearest to you, was look like also part of the temple. There seems to be carvings on them. And looking at it closer, you see that... where is that? There you go. These murals are like tall and marvelous looking devil. There's just one devil basically with sable skin and compound eyes, like similar to a fly or dragonfly, sitting on a throne and rules 2 layers of the 9 hells. The devil rules from his golden city until he is transformed by a devil much stronger than him into a giant slug. And then that slug started to destroy that golden city of what looks like Malagard, and with his giant slug form. And this has happened for several millennia until finally that greater devil that cursed him turned him back to his old self. And with this, that looks like the ruler of this layer of the 9 hell.
Can I identify him?
You can make me a religion check. With if you got if you pass the perception, the 16, 17, 21, you can roll with advantage on religion.
Okay. I did my pass. Oh no!
Yeah, it's basically at Tsunade's summon. Yeah, summon.
17.
17. You know that this creature that is being depicted on these murals is actually none other than Balzebal, who is a former resident of the plane of Celestia, but he fell from the 7 heavens because of his insane and demented obsession in achieving physical flawlessness. He wants to be perfect, as well as his desire to rule over the great domain. And when he fell from the seven heavens and into the nine hells, he transformed into a devil, more like a fly. And even from there, he got cursed by whoever was ruling the nine hells and turned into a slug, destroyed everything that he built. And right now, the ruins that you're seeing right now, that's the current state of his land.
Seems peachy.
Huh.
Anyways, guys, do you wanna go?
The one that got 21 on perception, you also see a mountain up north, but upon closer look, it's not a rocky mountain. It's a mountain of manure, of shit,
Ew.
of different kind.
Nice.
It's basically I don't know, Mount Pinatubo, but instead of earth, it's all crap. And this ever shifting mountain, as like you get an avalanche of poo rolling down this mountain. You can see like structures floating around, floating around these I can't. Shit is the best description I have, because that's what it is.
Okay.
It is. As this,
It's a
as this-
big pile, indeed.
it is a big pile of shit that you're seeing right now. But you can. It starts to reveal like towers. On top of it, upon towers, some rooms made of stone. So basically, it's a castle made of poo. That's what you're seeing right now, and it keeps on shifting. So if the tower is on the west, as the manure moves of like different creature moves to the west, the tower also moves to the west, and as these structures kind of slide on different directions in that area.
Moving shit.
Kind of,
Like
or
to
kind of
see
squints at that mountain for a bit before his eyes open in realization, and then just banters, saying, "Well, whoever made that mount had quite a diarrhea problems."
The shifting shits.
Yeah, if you think that where does all the crap go from all the universe, all the multiverse, it's probably here.
Holy shit. Is it still warm?
Holy shit.
Holy shit, it's right.
Unholy shit is what you said.
Pretty accurate.
Unholy.
Yeah. It's a mountain of unholy shit is what you're seeing right now. If you want to check if it's warm, then you gotta get close and touch it.
Rather not.
Would you like to add in it?
I would like to catapult dabs. Joke. Just kidding.
All right. And you can see as you look around, you also see devils trying to rebuild some structures. Some are trying to destroy, but most of the people that are here, the devils that are here, are just on the ground, on the street. They're barely moving, as if they've also been cursed, preventing them to do anything more than talk.
Is the pile of shit, does it look like it's a structure, or is it just a pile of shit?
It's both. It's a structure that is covered with pile of shit,
Oh. So
and like mountain size.
is there some sort of entrance or anything like that?
Do you get closer to it?
Yes, I'd like Randy would like to take a look.
Well,
If
Of
it's
course, I would like to sneak behind Randy and push joke lang.
All right.
it's not that
Uh,
impressive.
You get closer. The smell is almost unbearable as you get to this ever-shifting castle with most of its wall made out of manure. Stone structures like towers or rooms with balconies often protrude from the disgusting pile of dung before slowly sinking back in after a few hours. Upon closer look, as you approach, Rande, souls can be seen swimming within the castle wall, swimming within this unholy manure that covers this castle, desperate to get out. And you can see their mouths open and everything, and things are just going in and not going out. But they always sink back inside the wall of manure in the end. You don't see any entrance. It looks like if you want to go into the castle, then you have to go through the wall.
Randy says,
No.
"Well, I've just been in Avernus. Now I'm back in hell, so might as well look for a place to call a home here. This looks like candidate. It's not my swamp, but yeah.
Be my guest.
Be my guest.
Would you like to come with me, Elro here?
Grab his hand.
I'll give you dibs on the first room we get."
Okay, I guess.
All right, so who's going in?
Shroud will try to get near the.
Oh god.
So you try to get
Well,
near
Try
the
to
Oh,
find
fudge.
shit.
DM. What do I feel?
The like the outer wall, which is again, it's all made of dung, of manure shit. It's just like 20 feet tall right now. And now that you're closer, you see like giant flies. I mean, like large size flies hovering everywhere in this area.
This is kind of
to-
dangerous.
I mean,
Yep, and go ahead.
whoever made this is quite impressive. I would like to meet him.
Right, you know what? Yeah, it is an impressive structure. You don't see this every day. You know?
It takes so much effort to do.
I
this.
like
I
your
can do this with my ship.
enthusiasm. I like your enthusiasm, my guy, but it's shit though.
All right. So who's going in first? Who's gonna pass through this wall of shit?
Randy would be the brave one.
All right, Randy, being very brave, trying to go. You try to go in, and you are stopped as you see that there. You bump into an invisible barrier.
Oh, thank God.
that kind of holds all the shit together. They got their shit together, guys. So they
Sana all.
Sana all. Right? Even in hell, they are the people. Whoever owns this castle, they got their shit together by this invisible barrier. And when you bump into it, Randy, a soul, a spirit, kind of on the other side appears, kind of swims out from this pile of manure, and you see a dwarf, a spirit of a dwarf, and is help! This is banging on the barrier. Help! Help! I think I found the treasure. I think it's here. Help me! And it's
Yes.
just banging on the barrier.
How do we get in?
Eh, I don't know. Remove the barrier.
I immediately.
The treasure is
I
the
immediately
cleanliness.
stop Randy. Like in the meme, don't do that. The black guy protect.
Please, I can't take it anymore. I've been eating this thing for like 4 months now.
Randy
Nice.
says. Randy says to Shishio, "Oh, but he said there's treasure."
Yeah, he's a lying bastard.
No, it's here. I found the treasure room. I know where it is. It is
What is
drifting
the
right now.
treasure?
I don't know. I haven't been inside. I can't
told
open
you.
it.
I told you.
DM, can I inside check the one bang?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Can
You can roll insight check on that.
I
Inside.
nope. Why do I always roll this? 12.
12. He seems sincere.
I have an 18.
Seems with an 18. There with a 12. Who's that? Elhani? Is that right?
And yes, yes.
So Elhani, you can see that he's very sincere. That it looks like he, from his perspective, that he has found the treasure room, and he just managed to get out on this side of the wall, trying to ask for help. The one who got 18, who got 18?
That would be Lay.
Lay, you can tell that he wants to get out. He just wants out of this place because he's drowning from as what you see in front of you. Is all of that crap piling on top of him every day, and he's been trapped here for 4 months.
Yeah.
He seems to believe he's telling the truth. Seems to believe.
Please,
Yes.
I believe that he's just like very desperate. I don't think there's shit there, but come on.
There's shit there. I mean,
I don't think there's treasure. I mean, sorry. I don't think there's treasure
what do you
there.
mean?
of all the
There's-
things that will be there, it is shit.
It's a literal shithole.
No. I don't think there's treasure there. I think he's lying, but come on. You gotta pity the dwarf,
Please,
dude. He's been swimming in shit.
At least put him out of his misery. Help him.
He's already dead. He's a soul. Come on.
Guess we're gonna
If
How
that
do
was
you
you in
even
there,
put us
would you like
all
us
of
to
its
leave you?
misery?
No, please let me out of here. Don't let me spend forever in this place.
Randy
And then
will
he's crying.
take
I
a
would
swing
cry.
with his maul at this barrier.
Okay, go ahead. Roll to hit. Actually, no need to roll to hit. Just roll me damage because it's
That's
everywhere.
13 damage, bludgeoning.
30 damage.
13 only.
13.
Yeah.
So you
That's
hit it
bad
with
roll.
your weapon, and you feel like it will take more than that to actually break the section of the barrier that you're trying to
Hey
hit.
guys, there's
You will probably need like 50 damage or more worth of in a single blow to be able to open a hole on this barrier.
Hey guys, he might be a reason. He must be a reason here for this. So I suggest we move on.
Please don't let me drown in shit forever. I was
Yeah.
not this bad in when I was alive. I do not deserve this. Please. And then as he cries, you see whenever he talks, just crap just pours into his mouth.
What did you do when you were alive, man?
Yeah, I was
You
gonna
deserve
ask
this.
you.
What did you do?
What did you do to deserve this shit?
I was a
You know-
politician.
Alright, let's go. Let's go.
Oh,
I don't wanna
The leader of my city.
Randy looks with great interest in how to get in the shit.
After hearing that, Randy visibly lose interest.
Please. I know the treasure. Alright, and he goes, but you don't look like you're souls. You look like you're still alive. I can help you. If you're looking for something, if you want a way out of here, I can help you. Just let me out of here.
Sure.
Insight?
With the insight a while ago, you can tell that he's obviously trying to manipulate you with his words, but
Oh.
it looks like he knows something. It's basically kind of manipulating you to set him free so that he can give you the information that you need. But you
Let's
don't
do
know
this.
how much information he knows.
Let's know. What do you know?
Yes. On what part? Which one? He's trying
What do you
to
know about this
desperately.
place?
Yes. And Malagar, this place? You mean the Palace of Filth? This is where Balzabal lives.
Ah,
This
Balzabal.
is his domain,
okay.
and that's why I said his treasures are here. The things that was not tainted when he was cursed, it's all here.
Ooh.
Well,
His treasure?
we're
Do you know-
looking for the Gory Siblings. Do you know of them? If you
Because
can-
as he drowns, he tries to come out again from that ever-shifting poo, and then he goes back to your location and says, no, I don't know any bigger siblings, but I know a devil. I know a devil who tracks all of the souls here in Maladomini. He's a newly appointed devil, very powerful.
His name.
I don't know his name. I haven't seen. I've told you I've been trapped here for 4 months, but I've heard of them before. Before I got trapped here, I just don't know his name. I can take you to that place where that devil resides. Just please let me out of here.
Thank you for your services. Have a great time.
All
right.
Forward as well.
Will we
Okay.
be able to find our way through this in this
And you see
place.
that there are a lot of devils, a lot of souls, and also planar travelers here in the city. But most of them are on the streets, on the ground, can barely move. And then those that can move, they're either destroying structures or trying their best to rebuild them.
What do you say, guys? Maybe we can ask for help somewhere else. If we can, then we have this guy as a last resort.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I guess
we'll
so.
be back.
we could
Does
always
it,
look around
does
just in
anyone
case.
have a bag of holding except me?
I don't
I
have.
am not bringing a bag of holding.
Okay. He cannot do for himself right now, so let's go.
Okay. All right. So what do you do? Just walk around, or do you ask anyone here?
What do we
The
see other than him, Dian?
Yeah. So you see devils, you see souls of different humanoids, and some planar travelers. Some look like a rat. The others look like uh, insectoids with like 6 arms, and yeah.
We'll
right, so
try to go
there are
ahead.
like
Go ahead.
people here that are like that were frozen in place, right?
Yep.
That can
Mm-hmm.
talk.
Yep, they can still talk. Yeah, like Sigrid, they can still talk, but they cannot move. They're cursed by that fatalistic melancholy.
Yeah.
Okay.
DM, I'm just gonna say that Shishio just pull out his Nimbus 3000 and starts to hover.
All right. You start to hover using your Nimbus 3000.
Randy would like to look for the most trustworthy looking and try to talk to them.
All right, the most trusty looking fellow here is a soul sitting in one corner that kind of looks like Farquaad.
Farquaad.
Lord
This is.
Farquaad, yeah.
Oh, we are in the Shrek world. Okay. Um, E.
That's the
Uh,
most trustworthy looking person in the Nine Hells.
Oh, I guess
Oh, we'll
there's
see if
no trustworthy beings here, being this is hell. But yes, hey you, Farquad, what are you doing here?
How did you know my name?
Well, you look like a Farquad.
Well, yeah, so Lord Farquaad to be precise.
Yeah.
But yeah, he doesn't move his hand. So what can I do? You see that it's just his head with like his square jaw. It's the only thing that's moving.
Oh well. What do you know about this pile of shit right here?
Oh, that one bigger shit than mine. That one is the Palace of Filth. That's where the Lord of Maladomini, the seventh layer of the Nine Hell, resides. What about it?
Well, how do we get in?
Well, you can only get in if you're a devil. That's it.
You're
Or if you
Or?
can destroy the barrier, then you can go in. But when you destroy the barrier, you only destroy it for a matter of seconds, like really fast, as it will try to regrow and close the thing. So unless you have a way out, you're gonna be trapped in that mountain of shit forever. You don't look like dead, so that's even gonna be worse for you. You're gonna die there and then spend the rest of after you're dead in there.
Yeah.
Why do you want to go there anyway? Why would anyone want to meet Balzibal? You might as well just wish for your soul to be burned and accept if meet
Well,
Balzibal.
we're actually looking for
when
the Gory Siblings. Do you know where they are?
I don't know. Do I look like I know every soul here in this
Um,
place? This is not my domain.
Do you know someone who knows?
Well, before I lost my mother here, some sort of very powerful creature. I know that she spoke of a carnival where a devil that keeps track of all the souls going in here in this place resides. I don't know the name of the devil, but I know it's a large devil with a lot of eyes on its face, blue skin, very big.
It
If you
sounds good.
can go to the Carnival Eternal, which is underneath the Palace of Filth. So if you see, just go at the back of the palace. There's a big cliff, and then nothingness. Jump into the nothingness, and you will arrive at the tunnel. Continue in the tunnel, and you should be able to get to the Carnival Eternal.
All for quad things.
He goes, no problem. And if you see my mother, say hi for me.
What does your mom look like?
He goes, it looks like
He's a fuck.
the fairy godmother.
Oh, okay.
He's a fuckwad, my boy. He has a sharp jaw.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So there. So that's the location that's been given to you. You also, now that you've got close to Farquad, you also see there's a shop that seems open, seems to be intact. Says Judge's Bizarre Anything.
Bizarre.
That's the name of the place. There's also an inn called the Crumbling Inn nearby that you can go. And then there is that place, the Carnival Eternal. Farquad has told you.
Is anyone looking to buy something?
I guess I do. You see Shroud can get closer to the shop. Hello.
Okay. You get close to the
Anyone?
shop.
Mhm.
Well, one of the few structures in Malagar that's still intact. It's a one-story shop with a big sign. Inside is basically an array of cabinets full of trinkets, mundane items, and lots of porcelain masks with sharp fangs hanging on the walls can be seen. And the shopkeeper here is an Erenyes, kind of like a succubus. But this one is wearing like very fashionable, colorful, fine clothing. And she goes to you very upbeat and, oh, welcome. And what can I get for you? Don't touch the porcelain mask. It gets attached to your face. A lot of bad things will happen.
Right.
Does she look hot?
She looks very hot, like JoJo character hot. So if you watch any of those series, then yeah.
My dear, how much is gonna cost you to get you downtown from here?
My boy, you look like you still have your soul. Are you willing to give me your soul for that?
Ah,
I'll go on a date with you if you give me your soul.
how about this, my love? I'm gonna find you 100 souls for this.
100 souls.
Are you evil?
If you can give me 100 souls, cutie, he goes to you and says, then we'll do more than just a date. I can tell you that. And then she winks at you and she gives you like a JoJo pose. Together with that. She just gets excited with that.
First off, I'm not an evil character. Second, I'm gonna get banned, so I must get Blade also.
Up to you. What
That's
you
the
want to
goal.
do? I don't think getting laid here in the Nine Hells is the best idea. But if that is your plan, you can do whatever you want. But she's here. She's selling trinkets and other items. What do you want to do?
Do you have any healing potions here?
She goes to use it. Yes, we do. You can sell it. We have the regular potions here. I can sell that for 50 gold pieces. Very fair price, as if you're in the material plane.
Okay.
Right?
I have money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
What's the maximum for tier 3 again? Sorry.
The maximum for what amount?
Consumables din.
Consumables. Oops. I think that
And
is
consumables, I think.
10. Oh, wait, give me a sec.
I believe it's 10
I
as well.
just I
Till
closed
10.
it. Mm.
Do we need to declare our 10 consumables, DM?
No need, no need, no need. I'm just assume that you have 10 or below 10. If if you know that you will go above 10, just remove.
Yeah, okay. See. I'll purchase 7 superiors potions, I believe. Healing.
Okay. The only one that they have here are normal potions of healing.
Oh, I kinda have a lot of those.
Does anybody need to buy potions? I have money.
I
I
do
can
need
lend you.
I do. Yeah. Can you give me your souls?
I have
Uh,
snow coins. Does
I'd
that
like to
count?
keep mine, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
let me
have
ask
soul
you,
coin, if you have soul coins, yes. Jaja
For you,
will happily accept that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
What?
my dear, if I give you a soul coin, will a date suffice?
For what? What do you want to purchase with a soul coin,
Your
QB?
date.
Date with me. I
Yeah, definitely.
tell you what.
You
Give
need-
me a soul coin, and there's this carnival that I know. I can take you there.
Ah, sounds like
Oh.
a date.
Sounds like a date.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh.
What can I purchase with the soul coin, by the
Do
way?
you have soul coin? Do you have it in your inventory? If you have soul coin in your inventory, you can just give that to her.
What can I purchase for 3?
3 soul coins. She goes to you and says, if you have 3 soul coins, oh, you must be very strong to be able to carry that many soul coins.
Yeah.
Well, she smiles at you, and she gets closer to you, Shishio, and tries to move her hand close to your face. Do you let her touch you?
Of course.
All right. As you let her touch you, you can feel her warm hand on your cheek, and she's just staring at you, and she goes, "I'll give you the good stuff if you give me all 3 coins." And her face is just like barely an inch away from yours.
Well, my dear, I'm just a simple man. Shishio just coughs up all of the 3 coins that he has.
All right. Takes the all 3 coins and moves back. All right. Wait here for a second. I'll get you the good stuff. And you see her demeanor change. All that seductive aura that she had a while ago just disappears. And then she goes back, goes to you, and shows you all a small wooden case. She opens it, and you see eyeballs.
Wow.
hmm
What is this? Very interesting.
Look closer. Look closer.
I look closer.
You look closer, and you see there in those eyeballs, like near the pupil, there are like tiny worms swimming around them.
Oh, cool. Your pets?
No, 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 no. These are the keys to the carnival. You see,
Ah.
to enter the carnival, you must have a key. And I'm willing to give all of you these keys for the soul coins that you have given me. So she grabs a knife, like a small, kind of like a surgical knife. All right, who wants to go first?
Ah. Don't mind if I do.
All right, and he goes. She opens the clearing, puts out like a blanket. Do you want to lay down? Do you want to sit down? How do you want to do this?
you just see Shishio pull out his dagger and pops his one of his eye immediately. Yeah, just do it.
I guess. And what she does? Oh, you're very naughty. Roll me 4d4, please.
Of course. 4d4s. I'm gonna. We have Avery, right? Just gonna roll it
Yep,
here.
yep. Hmm.
What's the command for Mr. Dyson?
I think it's exclamation for that.
Okay.
I think it's like
If you're using Avre, it's
Nah, Mr. It's
no,
exclamation.
that's it. No, the one on number 6.
Wow, six exclamation, right?
Nope, doesn't. God damn it, where,
I think it's like this.
Mr. Dyson? Why are you not doing it?
Let's see.
Oh yeah, it's R.
Okay, it's R.
R, yeah.
Doesn't work.
I think that it is just R.
I think you have to include the open and closing arrows as well.
We'll figure this out. Welcome to 9 Hells, everyone.
Si Nikki.
Yes.
I think Nikki knows. Nikki,
Yup,
paano mo
that's
ginawa?
Binenta niya kaluluwa niya.
It says here it's exclamation, so I don't know why it's not.
What's
Si Nikki pala.
Let me
Ayun. Lay.
There you go.
Got it. May space yung R mo.
There's
There's space.
okay.
There is no space.
9. You take 9.
Just
Figure it
stop
out, everyone. You'll figure it out. You take 9 piercing damage from that, and take the 9. And she asks you to lay down on the blanket, and she sits on top of you, Shishio.
Yeah.
And she grabs one of the eyeballs. Since you're very kinky and you know how you're very brave, taking out your eye on your own. She puts the eyeball in her mouth.
Oh.
And then
Well.
she goes to your eye socket and just basically just blows the eyeball towards there.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Puts it there.
Welcome to Hells, guys. This is the only
And
place that you're gonna experience this, Kings.
yep. And here you go, King tells you. And now you have the key to the carnival. Shall we go?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Anybody
guys,
else wants to have their eyeball replaced?
No, thanks.
Can you still use? Wait. No, actually no.
I'm an archer. I need my
All right. And
I'm
also,
perfectly happy with my eyeball. Thank you very much.
Shishio, you have what's this? You have disadvantage on perception checks.
Yep.
And while you have that fake eye with you.
Yep.
And there you
I just drink a potion. Ha.
okay.
It's such a good wine, guys.
Okay. And so where do you want to go? Now that you have Jaja with you as your date, Shishio, and now you also have the keys to the carnival, everything should be good. You should be able to get there now without any problem.
Let's go to the carnival, guys.
All right.
Wonderful it is.
All right. Going to the carnival. You get to the edge of the cliff behind the Palace of Filth, and you see that there's nothingness there beyond the cliff. Jaja tells you that all you have to do is jump. She's an Arenya, so she has wings. She flies down. She sees Shishio as a. Is that a Nimbus 3000 that you have?
Of course.
Oh.
You wanna ride this one?
Of course, I like a man with a good ride. She folds her
God.
wings, rides at the back, and yeah.
Off we go then.
All right, and flies down. How about the others?
Broom of flying.
Okay.
I can take one if you guys don't have transportation.
Over
You
here.
take my horse.
Yeah,
A Drake.
was this Jaja tells you that you can just jump, but again, you don't see anything below you, so you're not sure.
I'm not gonna trust a demon. Hell no.
She yells at you, "Devil! We're not
Devil,
demons!
sorry.
Ew!"
You're not
Sorry.
demons, guys. Don't be racist in 9 Hells, please. That will get you in the 7th hell, so please don't.
Alright, I'm
Alright.
not gonna trust a devil. Jesus.
All
Okay,
right.
who wants to ride with me?
I can
That
over.
came out wrong.
Shout 10.
Okay. Is anybody here doesn't have any capability of flying? Anyone here?
Randy will just
Uh,
jump.
Randy will just jump.
Geronimo!
All right.
I guess Elhani will jump because with her best friend.
Reasons.
Okay, with your best friend. How about the riding horse? What are we gonna do with the riding
Oh
horse?
god.
well, is there still space on the broom?
With the for the riding
I can carry them.
How heavy is the horse? I can only
If
I can only have
Folding, maybe, I don't know.
you
I
can
can
tie it
carry
on the
you.
horse,
I can
but
carry up to 400 pounds,
You
but
can put
that's
it
it.
on the mouth of the
I-
Drake. The Drake will love it.
Or maybe the Drake can grapple the horse down. Can
That
he
can
do
work.
that?
probably yes. They're just kind of flying down anyway, so slowly
Yeah.
do that.
All
Yeah,
right.
you can do that. All right. While the others jump, kind of fast and furious your way down to this cliff, and you drop. These like 100 feet, 200 feet, 300 feet, 1,000 feet. You've been falling for like half a minute now, and when everything starts to feel like you've been tricked into jumping into nothingness, the next thing you know, you're on the ground. You didn't even feel the impact.
Ooh.
You're in the ground, and in front of you is a tunnel, like a cave entrance that leads, hopefully, to the tunnel. There's
Um.
light inside the tunnel. As you get closer, you see, like, on both sides of the wall, there are souls impaled on the walls, like every 20 feet, and their head is just burning.
Ah,
How high
touche.
is the ceiling, DM?
The ceiling is 20 feet,
Okay.
and it's 10 feet wide, and then both sides of the walls of this tunnel, there are, like, every 20 feet also, there are, like, souls with flaming heads, and they're all, like, crying in pain. They're all asking you for help. Oh, please, please, get me out of here. I've been stuck here for more than 2 centuries. Please, I just want to be with my family. And every time you pass by one of these quote unquote torches of souls, they're all, like, in pain and asking for your help.
Madea, what did they do so that they are stuck here?
Oh, these are sinners, of course. They probably must have done something to be in Maladomini. Their spirit, their souls are rotten to the core, just like the Palace of Filth, and that's why they're here.
Oh,
Uh,
interesting.
But these are all the souls here have already been claimed by Lord Balsabal, so you can just ignore them. Even if you try to remove them from where they are right now, they're still gonna be trapped in hell. And she smiles as she, like, caresses one of the souls here. And whenever the souls get touched by the devil, it's as if, like, they burn even more, and they scream in pain as Jaja touches one of the souls.
Such a symphony.
Mhm.
Intriguing.
Right. Well, follow me as you continue forward through this tunnel. Beyond the bloody metal doors is a large underground space, but it has a two sets of doors. The doors goes directly to the ceiling, or reaches the ceiling, and from the top, blood continuously flow down. Uh, and at the center of these metal gates, there's, like, a face of what looks like a fly, or the same devil that you saw on the murals a while ago, with, like, compound eyes. This looks like the face of Balzebal, um, just covered in blood. Next to the doors are two Amnizus wearing all white. Let me see if I can get a picture of an Amnizu. Um, but they're all wearing, like, white robes, and they're just kind of, like, guarding this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, Mamizus, eh?
Mm-hmm. Uh, Jaja says, "Well, go on, just show the key, and
Yeah.
then we should be able to go in."
Shishio just goes in. Just walks and says hello.
The Amnizus don't say anything. They're just standing there, all
You
white
look
robes. Like the bottom part of their robes are basically stained with blood.
Hmm. You look like my friend Nurgle. Do you know him?
They don't respond.
Okay. Anyways, here's the eye. Here's the
Uh,
key.
one of the Amnizus points at the door as you show your eye, like indicating. Jaja says, "No, face the door, uh,
Okay, okay.
my dear."
I hear you.
And as you face the door, one of the worms inside that eyeball comes out,
Ooh.
and you see it like popping out from that eyeball.
Eh?
Again, whoever wrote this,
Really?
very disgusting. So if you feel uncomfortable of anything that's happening, just let me know right away. As that larva comes out, gets exposed to the door, and with the flowing blood, it transforms right away into a giant fly.
Oh,
As Shishio, you just gave birth to a giant fly
my child!
through your eye. Um,
Right.
the fly flies out on the other direction, and the door slowly pushes in by itself, and then opens. The two Amnesus bows down at all of you. They don't raise their head. They're waiting for you to enter the Carnival Eternal.
I'm gonna enter, guys. See ya.
Okay,
My
looking forward
darling.
as well. Boss
Shall we
have
start the
to
date?
move.
What a
Alright.
balls to the walls thing to do. God. Okay, alright.
All right.
Oh,
Beyond the bloody metal doors is a large underground space occupied with black market stalls and unspeakably diabolical attractions. Almost everything that a devil desires can be found here. And
Listen,
aside from
just
the normal torture chambers, breeding pools, and other places of malevolent acts, devils can also be seen dressing up as humans and pretending to be one, having a
oh,
family, drinking in a tavern, playing games at a table. The weird and the bizarre the devils long for are all here. And the main attraction, however, is the Hall of Mirrors. A devil that faces the mirrors can live their life, their ultimate fantasy, for a brief moment in there.
hmm,
So that's what you see. So what do you guys want to do now that you're
Hmm.
here?
hmm.
Other than those attractions, any other else, Tim?
Well, the lighting here, you see that there are souls impaled on the walls and at the ceiling, since this is much higher now. Like the ceiling is 60 feet up, and like the souls are impaled on like the stalactites there.
Mhm.
And you can also see like souls that are burning, running around, screaming in pain. That's also providing light, but at the same time, it's a burning soul that you see there. There are a lot of devils here, screaming, yelling. Some are being escorted out of the carnival for misbehaving. There's a black market where you can buy other things that you want. And on one corner, on the north end of the carnival, there is a gathering of what looks like robed figures with like bald head behind a blue silk curtains. Uh, so that's what you.
Hmm. I suppose maybe we need more information, you guys. Going towards the booth where they sell trinkets, yeah.
All right, so there's a market, black market here, and you see an imp manning a stall full of trinkets and says, "Oh, your soul is still attached to your body. What can I do for you, child?"
Hmm. Do you have any to sell as souvenirs, Mister?
Well, what do you need? Well, I have here. He takes out a sphere. Looks like a glass sphere.
Mm-hmm.
And inside is like the imp explains to you, inside is a fraction of a soul of a noble warrior trapped in the sphere. And as he moves it to you, like the sphere is just kind of like but Joel in size.
Warrior.
Yep, moves it to you. The warrior looks like a swordsman as well. Long hair with a cross-shaped scar on one of its cheek.
Oh.
And you just see it
What race?
burning in flames, and the flames that kind of like Shishio. See, and just move
Ooh,
it around. See, you shake it, and you see like the
okay.
soul is the fraction of the soul inside is just screaming in pain.
Hmm. Shroud asks, how much is that, by the way?
Well, what can you offer to me? You
I
can
have
off.
gold.
They laugh. The imp looks at the barb devil on the next stall. This person has gold. Gold, you say? And like, wow, that is totally useless here.
Hmm.
They all laugh. And how about your voice? Hmm. Or how about your memory for your first 10 years? How about that? You don't need your memory when you were a child, right? Probably you had a bad childhood as well, like me. Who wants to remember that, right?
Hey,
We
hey,
Pretty
my
try.
dear. Well, and go for it.
Huh?
I
Are
have
you
a
sure?
decent.
Or how about that weapon of yours? That one looks and then looks at your magical weapon. Uh,
Ah, how much do you need this soul, my friend?
like who you're asking? The one who's selling?
I'm asking Mickey.
Jaja?
Shroud.
Oh, Shroud. Okay. Hmm.
I do have a soul coin.
Oh, then you can have this trinket.
Ooh,
Eh.
nice. Let's see. I'll give him one of my soul coins, DM.
Oh, you give him someone who's focused, and he gives it to you. This sphere with like a fraction of a soul of a noble warrior inside. Um, and if you sell it in the material world, obviously, cultists and other collectors, sinners who have a lot of money will easily buy this for like 20,000 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Mm. But here it's worth one soul. And wow, very generous of you. Thank you, my friend.
Three.
And you know what? What's this? Since you're very generous, let me see if I can get you a meeting with the one that rules this place. Uh, Probably gotta just say hi to you and make sure that you feel comfortable here. All right. Why don't you just sit down in that torture chair full of thorns right there and wait while I summon uh an escort for to guide you there to the Lord of the Carnival Eternal.
Sure thing. But before you go, can we ask something? Do you know the big Gory siblings that pass through here? Suppose.
The pit fiend that rules here.
Mm-hmm.
He knows everything.
It fiend.
Mhm.
It means what his name or her name, I suppose.
Well, if he agrees to meet you, then he will tell you his name.
Oh.
And then the imp flies, and after a few minutes, comes back to you all and says, "The pit fiend, the Lord of Carnival Eternal, would like to see you now. Wants to say hi to very generous patrons of this place. Um, I suggest that you agree and accept because your souls will be forfeit if you make this devil mad.
Well, your choice, guys.
All right.
I'm okay with
Yeah,
meeting.
he means the lord of this place. Maybe he knows something.
Yeah, let's
Alright.
conflict the better, right?
Okay. And you go and continue, and you see more cultists as you go beyond these like blue curtains. Cultists gathering, praying. their eyes are as they open their eyes, you see that like instead of having eyes, it's just filled with void, like a starry void inside. And one of them leads you to the pit fiend at the center, just kind of sitting down on a platform, and introduce, welcome guests. Behold, the Lord of Carnival Eternal, Junselio Majunabopoli, the Eyes of Rupture. As let me try to show you the picture, what it looks like, and his name. Not his whole name, but that's. Who played here, Stadia Untamed?
I think si Dubs. Dubs,
Yeah,
ikaw, right?
All
Roy,
right,
but I
so
hardly remember.
all right. When you were there, did you encounter a blue devil?
Blue Devil. I actually can't
Blue devil
remember.
named Junjun.
Nope.
All
I
right.
would remember Junjun,
Yep, it's easy to remember Junjun. So,
but I don't. Yeah.
all right. Uh, this, if anyone played that previous modules, this was Junjun when he was just an imp. Now he's now a pit. Now he has been promoted and became a pit fiend. Uh, the pit fiend looks at you and says, "You are searching for something. I can feel it, and that's why you're here. The souls have told me such. You're looking for the Gory siblings. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes, indeed we are.
Is this what you desire?"
I suppose this is our ticket way home. I mean, we have been summoned by Sigdri.
Summoned by a Valkyrie from Isgard. I am willing to give you the information of where you can find this Bigori siblings. But, like with every deal with the devil, I need something in return.
And
What will I
what?
put in my contract?
And
Soul
what would
coin?
that be?
I got a soul coin.
A soul coin will not be. Well, it depends. How many soul coins do you have?
Guys, how many soul coins do we have?
I have one.
I have one.
I already
And
spent it on my girl and considering making a contract with her.
Alright.
Jaja is just with her arm is clutched onto your Shishio, like, isn't this the best day ever? You get to meet the eyes of rapture. He sees everything. And then she whispers to you. Hmm. Then he goes, you have 2 soul coins. I can take that. Plus.
Oh.
Plus.
oh no.
One of your souls. You can give a volunteer. To be claimed after your final death, of course. Feel free to enjoy your mortal life. I will not interfere. Live life to how you want it, and then when the time ends for you, and that is where I will be to collect your soul. Or one of your most beloved, rare, or probably a higher rarity magical item that you possess.
Since you guys, I have decided to, this is gonna be a celebration. I throw one of my DM. I throw my useless maze of smiting. Here you go, a rare item. I think that suffices the deal.
He looks at the item, looks at you, and says, "Is this your most beloved magical item?"
Yes. Do you know how much shit I got through that stupid item?
And he looks through you as if he's looking at your soul.
Hmm.
And with this, he seals the contract by moving his fingers on one of his eye sockets and squeezes out like white pus. And then with that white pus, he spreads it on your eye and your fake eye. And you regain vision on your fake eye. That fake eye becomes like a real eye now.
No. Cool.
And when this happens, your eyes transform into like solid crystal blue color with vertical pupils.
Wow.
And he goes, a contract has been made.
Yeah.
And I will now answer your question, child.
Ask away, my friends. I will take Judge for the June. I will still enjoy your carnival. I'll be back after they have done their questions.
All right. And then Jaja asks you to go to the mirror. Yes, where she can be whatever she want to be, and says, have you heard of this term VTuber?
Okay.
There's a universe out there that has that, and I really want to be in that, just
Well, my darling, I do know someone that is cult. What do you call this? A servant of a eldritch god.
And
So
they
let's-
say that they worship you. A lot of people will worship you if you become a VTuber, and
Yes.
I want to
yes,
be like that.
let's
All right.
go, let's go.
They
Let's
offer
go.
all their savings, all their money, all their even their souls. Just all you have to do is talk and try to be cute.
Actually play video games. That is the most important.
What is that? And then then she asks, like, as you go to
What's
that
video
to that
game?
booth, and now to the others. What
So
do you want to
guys-
ask the pit fiend? Have you?
So, we're supposed to be looking for them
Siblings.
at Malagard, right? How do
Mhm.
we get there?
Well, my child, you are in Malagard already. This is the city of Malagard.
There.
How do we open the gates? Or yeah, with our capabilities, how do we open the building full of shit?
Oh, I can give you the power temporarily to open that, but I would highly suggest not to enter the Palace of Filth. If you do, and you're not strong enough, you will be trapped there forever. And we don't want that.
No, we
Yes,
don't.
we don't.
Alright.
Is there
I'm guessing-
any other way to get out of the palace? If say
And
we did answer.
he goes, I am a very powerful being. But the one that lives there is more powerful than I am. You can destroy the barrier with a strong attack. But if you use a spell to disable the barrier, your arcane magic will just be depleted. It will be pointless. It is of no use. Magic is of no use to the barrier surrounding the Palace of Filth. And that's why there is a chance that you will be trapped there forever. Why do you want to go to the Palace of Filth?
To meet some or actually, do we need to go there? I think we just need to find the bigger siblings, right?
Uh-huh.
The siblings are our priority.
The siblings are the actual priority. Do you know where we can find them?
Of course, I know you can find them. You can find them at a tavern. One they call the Hardest Rock Tavern. And then he gives you a vision, all of you, on how to get there. Like, gives you like a ways direction on how to get to the Hardest Rock Tavern in Malagard. And you actually see a vision of these Earth Genasies, all of them there just slouching. affected by the fatalistic melancholy.
All right. How do we get there? Or actually, you gave us
Uh,
directions, right?
No
mm,
need. I can open a portal to that location. But is there anything else you need?
uh, do we expect something dangerous if we go through that place?
Oh, my child. Dangerous? The most dangerous thing will be there at the tavern. And you will face them as soon as you leave that place. So be careful.
Hmm. I
One
guess
more
that's a fair
question
point.
from me.
Sure.
How do we how do we remove the curses from the Earth Ganassi, the Biguri siblings?
Mmm. Simple spell of greater restoration would do. But from what I can see, and then he shows it to you, there are two of them that are unaffected by that curse. You can just probably carry all these bodies to wherever you want to go. You said that you have been asked by by Sigri, the Valkyrie who's trapped here, right? Go there. Just carry them towards her location, and that should be it.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. All right. Are you sure that's it? I'll send you there now if you don't have any questions for me.
Yep.
All
You
right.
say you know every soul, right? Every soul, even in the nine hells, or like
In Maladomini, my
in
child. And
Malad.
he opens the tome as you see now. You now get a sense as you're talking to this pit fiend that all the cultists that are here, they're all sending like a vision of themselves or a version of themselves into the material plane or different planes for that matter, and trying to trick people into making a contract with them to send their souls to this pit fiend once they die in exchange for power, like dark vision and all other warlock stuff that you will get. Uh, and a lot of people are agreeing with that. Um, and he writes the names in his tome, and all those souls that are here, those names are on his are in his tome as well.
I see.
Ichi.
Mhm.
Anyways, guys, we're back. What's happening?
He's
Oh,
gonna
Alright.
how did the date go?
Ah,
the demon's gonna
we
open
dis-
or
we
Any
already
details?
we discussed it how we're gonna expand her empire on the material world.
okay. Well, the demon is gonna, or the devil is gonna open up a portal for us
All right.
to go to the Biguri siblings.
All right, and then he closes his hand as you're trying to explain that, and all of you disappear. And you arrive at the tavern, and here you see inside are all just the Genasis slouching, unmotivated to do anything, except for two of them. And on top of their table, there is a black marble orb, like 3 feet in diameter, placed in a gilded stand. And even though these bigger siblings can barely move, they're doing their best to guard that item. And you see that Shishio Jaja is not with you anymore. She wasn't teleported when you arrived.
Such a short. Okay, guys, let's focus on the job.
Be her again.
Man, heartbreak is always the.
Nah, it's not a heartbreak. I
Okay.
could always contact her.
Hmm.
Never mind.
You can always watch her when she starts her stream.
Yeah.
Alright. All right, so you have the siblings here. What do you guys want to do? Quest
So
is
they're just
simple.
like-
Just bring them to Sigdri and then adventure over.
So they're just standing there, right?
They're more sitting down, slouching, except for two of the urchinasis that are near the table, watching over this like marble egg like thing on top of it.
Look
Uh,
like they're okay, or are they hurt? Are they,
They
or are they
they
just
look
like really just slouching?
they look okay and lazy. That's it.
Hmm.
okay, I approach um
Said they're
Mhm.
crap.
the Ganassi slowly, and then I talk to one of them and I ask, what's happening here? Why are you guarding this marble thing?
When you point out to the marble thing, the two bigger siblings, the one that can move, uh, right away they move in front of you
Oh,
and says, do not touch that. It is not yours.
I
We
touch
have been tasked in guarding this thing for over a millennia now, and we will honor our task, even if
DM,
we are in the nine hells.
I touch the orb DM. What's this thing?
All right, you try to touch the orb. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
oh no!
I got 18?
18. With an 18, you take. All right.
I see,
Oh,
I see your
dude,
camera, and you were like, your eyes just, Jesus.
dude,
I'll try to add. You take 64
Oh,
Wow. That's
bludgeoning
all my
damage.
health.
That's all your health. 64 bludgeoning damage
Damage.
as rocks fly out in different directions, coming from the Biguri siblings. And then they just, before you can even touch the thing,
Can I miss step DM bago mangyari yun?
no, because you failed the saving. You can miss a step after, but not before. But yeah, you
Ayan,
take.
taking the 64.
Yep, you take
For
it.
life.
Uh,
Potions pa ako, guys. Don't worry.
and
Do
he
they
goes,
seem to be in charm DM?
they're not charmed. They're most of them are cursed. They can barely move, except for the two. The two seems like they are. They tell you that they have a task of guarding this egg or this thing that is on top of the table. We cannot leave this place until we find the new guardians for this orb.
so what are these orbs that you're guarding?
We don't know.
Then why are you guarding them?
Our father told us so. And you can see now that at the back of their right hand, there is a tattoo of a 5-leaf clover. All of
Hey.
them have it.
What's up, guys?
wait,
Shishio.
5-leaf clover.
All of them
Shishio
have
also,
it.
Shishio also raises his hand. So it makes me a senior,
Oh.
no?
Uh,
But
I
they're-
don't know if you're a senior.
Millennia, dude.
they had this for a long time before you did, centuries before you. And they go and says, so you're a member as well.
Yeah.
Then you can help us. You are not an enemy.
Well,
help
build
us.
first. Then we can talk.
So, what can we do? I cannot heal. I don't know anything that can help this man. But tell your friends that help us take this orb to Grand Poli, where the new guardian will be at. If we find the new guardian of this orb, then our task will be over. We will be free, and then we can focus on our way to find a way out of the nine hells.
DM, susunugin ko lang yung
Yeah,
limang
about
potions.
that.
Okay, go ahead.
Susunugin ko lang yung limang potions ko ng
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Partial the motion.
Shishio, just nakita mo tanggalan si Shishio ng mga potions.
I tried to speak to the siblings. We were tasked by Sigurdry to retrieve you both to send you to Valhalla.
Yes. Sigri. I don't know any Sigri, but
Uh,
She's a Valkyrie.
like
yeah,
an angel? Is that what you're take
I
us?
kind
something
of
like
heard
that.
she is a
Something like
Valkyrie.
that. They are the I think they are the people or the creatures that bring the souls of the fallen uh,
Warriors.
warriors. Yes, sorry.
To Isgard.
To
Is
Isgard, yes.
Oh, I see. And then she look. One of the siblings look at the other. Bigores, I told you, we're not meant to be here. We did nothing wrong. Protecting this orb means that we are
Mm.
heroes. We deserve to live in Isgard and not here in the for our afterlife. And the two that are moving, they're called
Mhm.
Bigurir and Biguris. And they go to you and say, make us meet the new guardian. Take us to Grand Poli. I know how to get there. All you have to do is just go with us. Find a safe place. We can take our brothers and sisters to this Sigri person that you know, and you complete the tasks for us, and we will all agree to go to this Valkyrie that you speak of, and go to Isgard. We cannot go until we find a new guardian for this orb.
Alright, so okay, a replacement. What
Yes.
what do you know what guardians are you looking for to replace you?
No. Well, I don't know,
No.
but we know that they will be in Grand Poli, in the city of Grand Poli, and by the time that we arrive there, they will be there as well. As they explain to you that time and distance flows differently in the Nine Hells, but they know that the time you arrive, the new guardians will be there as well.
Alright. Granpoli, everybody?
Yeah, let's go.
Uh,
I
All right.
just finished thinking
Question
about
before we
it's
leave.
How do we
Okay.
bring this orb though?
how big is the orb?
The
Actually,
orb is 3 feet in diameter, so it's kind of. Let me see it. Let me change the
That's
map.
big.
who will hold the orb?
Uh,
Is it the siblings?
what's this? Yeah, something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, it goes. They're big. The siblings are big.
That's massive.
This one?
But they carry the egg. When you try, they tell you that you will not be able. Only the guardians will be able to lift it.
Mhm.
And they want the ones who are lazy, like the ones that cannot move, the ones that are cursed. They ask for you to find them like a safe place to hide while you go to Grand Poli.
That's gonna be a little bit problematic.
You said there's this Valkyrie, right? Can't that Valkyrie protect our brothers and sisters?
There's a problem with that. The Valkyrie is also cursed by this land.
Well, don't you know anyone in Malagar that can take care of our brothers and sisters?
Yeah, well,
Farquaad.
I do know someone.
How about Farquaad?
Okay.
I do. I could ask my lover for you to do it.
Oh, lover now. All right. I don't
Or
know how
that.
it escalated from.
Or that.
Yep. All right. So Jaja actually has a shop. So yep, she can take care of these things. If you go there, she'll definitely agree because again, apparently, Shishio and Jaja are lovers, so she'll do anything for Shishio.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. If you have nothing else that you need to do in Malagard, Bigurir and Biguris actually guides you to go to Grand Poli. They tell you that you need mounts to get to Grand Poli because the terrain that you have to traverse will not be possible if you just walk through it. So you need mounts. And to get
Wow.
there, like special mounts.
Nimbus
To get-
3000 is special.
Oh.
Yep, that'll probably work. The riding horse might survive as well, but they tell you that there is a place called Ophalion, where the soldiers of Beelzebub are currently residing at, if you can stop by there, ask the devil soldiers of Balzibal for mounts, then you will be able to get to the Grand Poli without any problem.
You question. You
Okay.
think those guys will eh, help my own mount here as Horrick comes over to his own riding horse?
Oh yeah.
I don't see why not. And that should be again, the devils are all about contracts. You provide them a good offer, then they'll give you what you need.
Oh,
When you
Do you have any? Do you have? You still have your souls with you, right? You don't look like you're dead. You still have. I don't know. Do you have like soul coins or anything like that? Would probably be helpful as well.
You think they'll take up on magic items?
Well, let's hope so. Let's go there now and find out.
How about body parts? Do they take those?
We'll see. They might take a familiar.
No fucking way! Over my dead body!
My friend, I will banish you if you.
Over my dead body. I will
Okay.
kill everyone here before they take my fucking familiar.
Alright.
That's the precious thing to you guys.
Okay.
Is that a challenge, my dear?
I will fail this mission before they take my child.
You
All
don't
right.
need your familiar
Uh,
in LARP.
So you go. You follow Bigurir and Biguris out of Malagard, and as you get to the gates, the orb that they're carrying suddenly, like the density of it, increases. It becomes heavier and heavier, and then the orb slams to the ground. As the orb slams to the ground, cracks start to appear on this black marble surface. Seconds later, you see an adorable 2.5 foot tall simian-like creature with 2 heads covered in brown fur emerging. Each head has 4 tiny horns, 2 facing forward and 2 longer ones kind of growing from behind. And each creature, this creature slowly stands up and takes a step towards your direction. And let me just roll the dice here for a second. And Elhani, this creature stands up, kind of walks up to you. This is the best figure I can. This is the best image I can have. And goes and says, "Mama."
Mama?
No.
You're a mother, Lally.
No.
Mama,
So
you see
that-
both. You see both heads just kind of. They can barely walk, and they just kind of plump towards your leg, and then just grab your leg, and then looks up. Both heads looking up at you. Ma.
Elani just picks up the baby and just goes, "Okay, let somebody take this thing away from me, please."
And then they try to grab your noodle. They try to get noodle. Like, ooh.
No. Somebody please.
Danger noodle.
Yeah, they just start drooling on Noodle's
Oh,
head.
God.
And
Speak up. I just put it down on the table and then just scurry away.
and then they both look up at you like with all like puppy eyes, and it's like, "Mama,
No, that won't work with me.
mama." And
Why
the guardians just look at Elhani and then looks at everyone else, and it's like, the creature has imprinted on you and not us.
Oh God, it's the worst day of my life.
Good luck, dude.
We can't leave without the child. The child is what we need to bring to Grand Poli. And can anybody else try to uh see if they'll go with you and like, and then they try to call the child's name, but it looks like this child with two heads and like horns on its head. It just don't see the guardians. They see you, only you, adventure. And right now they have a strong feeling towards Elhani.
Huh.
I don't think you can't see souls, does it? Score kind of has his hand up uh, towards above in the sight of the two heads. See if it follows. Like going whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
It tries. It does see it. They do see it, and they look at you, Horrick, and Mama.
Uh, oh,
If you're talking, I can't hear you. Sorry. Yeah. Can't hear you, Ethan.
Hello? Oh, okay.
All right.
Horrick, I think
Horrick,
they like you.
speechless.
I think.
I mean, this is new to him.
hello, hello.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. You're back. You're
Yeah,
back.
there you go.
My net paused for a moment.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. They call you Mama with a question mark.
Hork then kind of responds with a question, then asks, "Can you say uncle?"
Uncle.
No way.
Uncle. And then the other head says uncle as well, and then looks at Mama Elhani, see if it's okay to approach Uncle, like waiting for your approval.
Elhan is really not paying attention at the baby at this point. She's just wiping the drill off of Noodle's head.
You had a cold heart, Miss Elhan.
Yeah. Well,
And
he is apathetic.
and then the child doesn't walk towards you, Horrick, because they don't have the permission from Mama. So they're just like, they want to go to you, but they're not walking towards you because they don't have the permission yet. So they're just looking at you, looking up at you. Uncle. They just raise their two hands like, Uncle.
Oh.
Oh,
You
God.
Just has one of his hands out, like gesturing, trying to teach this baby to do a high five.
All right. And one of them, they do touch your hand. And when they do, for a second there, you felt like you're immune to all damage types. Horrick.
Wow.
Sheesh.
Oh.
Nice.
Immune.
Power of a high five. Wow.
Uncle. And then when they remove their hand to you, like they retract their hand, like that aura, that magic has disappeared.
Wow. That was one powerful high five.
How'd you feel, man?
Eh,
Did you return to monkey?
Okay.
Bigurir and Biguris says, let's go. We need to go to Grand Poli, or else we're gonna be we're gonna be late.
Yeah.
We still need to get mounts. Yeah, grab the child.
Okay.
Grab the child, uncle.
Okay. Come to uncle now.
All right. And you grab the child, and you see both of these heads, these faces smile at you, Uncle Horror.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, one of the heads goes to you and says, name, Uncle, name. And then they point at themselves.
It's a two-headed baby? What?
It's a two-headed baby. It looks like a monkey with two heads, and each head has like 8 horns, 4 front and then 4 at the back. Yeah.
Faces that only a mother could love, okay.
Right, uncle.
The token looks
Uncle.
cute. The token
Yeah,
looks-
I was misled by the token.
Yeah, but two heads instead of one. Yeah, so and horns. So yep, they're asking for an uncle name.
One name. Horrick blinks a bit, then looks to the rest of the party as if giving a look, as if gesturing a look that says, "What do we name him?" Them.
Well, he is a monkey, so how about Wukong? What?
Mong and Ki.
Monkey.
Sound out
That's a
loud.
reference if you know what I'm saying. Monkey.
Monkey,
Okay.
monkey, uncle, monkey.
One head is Mon, one head is
That's
K.
monkey. Yeah, and then smiles, and then a monkey, uncle, go.
Go. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, we got it. Let's go.
All right, as you're going, it's 4:46. I think it's time for us to take a 10-minute break if you're okay with it. Get some water, snacks, go to the restroom, and then after 10 minutes, let's resume our game because we haven't had one fight yet. So I think it's coming soon, really soon. All right. All right. See you in 10 minutes, everyone.
Right. So
All right, game. Bye, guys.
BRB.